Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It is Friday night, February the 28th, 2020. And Friday night begins the 7th day of the week. If you're new to my channel, every Friday night I have a tradition where I light up my menorah. Actually, still have some candles left over from last Shabbat. And I light up my menorah to set apart Sunday through Friday, which are the 6 working days, from the Sabbath, which is from Friday night to Saturday night. A day in Hebrew begins at night, because if you go to Genesis chapter 1, it says there was evening and there was morning the first day, and there was evening and there was morning the second day. So it always goes from dark to light. Just like what Q says, dark to light. Well, that's how a day goes. So Friday night begins the Sabbath day. This is a day that Jesus, Yahshua himself, observed all through the Gospels. It is the 4th commandment, and it brings great blessing. Great blessing when you set aside this day. You don't do any work, put aside your business, and you rest. Spend extra time with Yah, spend time with friends and family, maybe go on a hike and enjoy nature, but put aside all your work, all your buying and selling, and take a day to rest, which is this day, the 7th day that Yah has sanctified. I have James Blott playing. He and his wife live in Jerusalem, and they are both lovers of Yahshua, and he writes just amazing music, and sometimes his wife sings with him and plays the violin, and have him playing. I'm going to turn him down, though, real quickly while we do the prayers. Hallelujah. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei horei haaretz, b'shem Yeshua, Amen. Blessed are you, O Yahweh Elohim, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the earth, and Yahshua, the bread of life. Baruch atah Yahweh, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei horei hagafen, b'shem Yeshua, Amen. Blessed are you, O Yahweh, our Elohim, King of the universe, who brings forth the fruit of the vine, and Yahshua, the true vine. L'chaim, which means to life. Hallelujah. All right, I got a couple praise reports to read out tonight, and then I promised I was going to show the stuff that I take whenever I get sick, and also I think would be great against anything like the coronavirus, if you should happen to get anything like that. But first I'm going to do the praise report. So I do have a prayer team, prayer meetings. We didn't actually meet this past week because I was out of town and ministering to people down in Riverside, but we do typically meet every single night, and we get praise reports from you guys whenever the prayer requests that you send to us are answered. And so I have a couple that I want to read here. This first one, this was a gentleman who contacted us a few weeks ago. He was wanting to attend a Prophecy Club Sevenfold Miracle Crusade for Passover, but he had no money to go and do it. And so he asked for us to pray that somehow Yah would provide. And he wrote to me a couple days ago. He said, Daniel, it's the end of the month, and I'm preparing to rebuy the ticket for the Sevenfold Miracle Crusade. And I'm scrounging up every penny, but it still looks like I cannot afford to pay for it, as my student loan bill just came out and I have to pay for that. And I go to look at my bank account today to see what's left, and for the first time in 2 years, I get my taxes back fully, which covers the costs and more. Hallelujah. Yahweh bless you and yours. Thank you for your prayers. Praise Yahweh. So, hallelujah. Caleb got the money through a last... I remember a similar thing happened to me too. I remember when I first went into the full-time ministry, and I was actually down, I was preaching at UCLA, and I didn't have the money to pay for my rent. up here in Alaska because I had spent so much money on my traveling down there while I was preaching. And at the last moment, I got this refund that I wasn't expecting. It wasn't taxes. It was something else. I forget what it was. It was something that I had. I remember. Yeah, it was something I had bought and I'd returned, but the refund was going to take a while to get. And that refund came through, and then it gave me the money I needed to cover the rest of my bills. So, Yah comes through. Maybe not right when we expect it, but always on time. Hallelujah. Let's see. This next one, she had contacted us way back on January 11th. She said her original prayer request back in January was, Daniel, my family and I need prayer for our housing. I didn't know how to contact you, but I need prayers because we're having a really hard time finding a place to live. And she listed a bunch of other problems that they were having as well. So we've been praying for them. And she wrote me earlier this week and says, hey, Daniel, praise report. The last 2 weeks have been going so fast. We finally got a place and with time to spare, and we are enjoying our new home. Thank you for the prayers. Hallelujah. Okay, so those are the 2 praise reports I'm going to read. Now, I want to share people. I had talked when I had made one of my videos this past week about keeping your immunity system healthy, which is good, whether you're talking about the coronavirus or any flu. And one point President Trump he had a rally today in South Carolina, but he made this point. He said, on average, about 27,000 Americans die from the flu just right here in this country, and 0 people have died from the coronavirus so far. So just keep that in mind. But whether you're trying to keep yourself healthy from the flu or coronavirus or anything, if I'm actually starting to feel sick or get sick, I take this. Now this is an oregano oil and olive leaf extract blend. It's get this in focus here. The brand is Lifetime, but you could probably find any type of brand. This actually kind of tastes really bad, but what I do is I put 30 drops of this in just a little small portion of water in a cup, and I drink it. And like I said, when I got sick last summer, and I hardly ever get sick, but when I got sick last summer, coming back from DC, and it was definitely some sort of flu-like virus because it was in my lungs and I was coughing and I had really bad headache and fever and I just couldn't shake it. It just kept, when I took this, it was gone within a day, I think a day or 2. So this stuff really works if you feel a sickness coming on, you're getting sick. Now, it's just something as a maintenance type thing, I'll take this as well. Vegetarian capsules of oil of oregano. Boost your immune system. And I actually popped a few of these before I left for Riverside, and I didn't get sick, traveling this time, so praise Yah. But whenever I go from one extreme temperature to another, I like Alaska to California, I like to take this to keep myself healthy. But yeah, this is an actual oregano oil and olive leaf extract, and it's put out by Lifetime. I got this at a store, but like I said, you can probably find any type of blend like this, and it will help. So people were asking about this, and I just wanted to make sure I gave that information. Hallelujah. All right. Well, Shabbat Shalom, guys. Thank you again for all the prayers and the support. I had a very successful time down in Riverside, California this past week, and I'm really grateful that I was able to go down there and meet so many wonderful people and see how Yah worked through the conference and through like bringing that one lady to Yahshua, to Jesus. Just such a beautiful things happened throughout my time down there, and I'm very grateful, but it's also good to be home, and I'm glad that it's Shabbat. Hallelujah. Just remember, again, if you want us to pray for you, don't put the prayer requests in the comments. People will sometimes do that. It's very hard for me to get the prayer request from comments. It's better if you could just email me. My email is below every video, including this one. Just email me your prayer request if you have them, and we will make sure to pray for you. All right. I pray that all of you have a very wonderful, rejuvenating, relaxing Shabbat. Hallelujah. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.